Hey everybody, it's me, Victor, your G1 host of PopCon. A salute to all pop culture, but mostly the 80s. Today's show stars a spacesuit, a spirit of a castle, and a strange cave-dwelling, tentacled creature-like monster. So if you want to know the mysteries of Grayskull, stay tuned. Well, welcome back everybody. You know, as an adult collector, I got a goal. It's to finish filling that toy shelf behind me with those favorite franchises made famous in the 80s. And each show is a step closer to the end goal. And yes, there is a finish line to this collection of those 80s intellectual properties that made an impression on me. And today I got a doozy. This thing is huge, much bigger than I thought. Let's see what's inside. Open it up and find the mystery of Grayskull. You know what? I'm not going to wait with sharing the mystery of Castle Grayskull to you. I'm going to open the box up and tell you that I wasn't going to PowerCon. And this right here, this limited edition piece was a PowerCon exclusive. It sold for $121 online. And here's the thing. I was not about to sit online, wait for the sale to start. I got other things to do. But I wanted this bad. As a matter of fact, that guy back there has been waiting for this piece. So, whoops, I have been looking forward to getting it, but they were sold out in mere minutes, and I wasn't going to go to PowerCon and pick it up. And quite honestly, I don't even think they all made it to PowerCon, and the buyers ultimately got theirs just recently. So, I got the mystery right here for you, and it didn't take meddling kids and a stupid dog. This mystery is going to be solved very easy. It's called patience. That's right, patience. This started to deliver. I went on to the secondary market, and something that was $121 I got for $80. And the great thing is, I didn't have to wait. I didn't have to wait for shipping problems. I simply bought mine online for much less than it was originally, and I barely had to wait before it was in my hot little hands. And hot damn, this thing is cool. Let's open this bad boy, take a look what's inside, because I know there's a lot of He-Man huggers out there. So those who love the Masters of the Universe, come on, join me. What a beautiful shipping box with this wood grain and very old look and style. That continues on the side. Looks like a crate that needs to be opened. The back of the box does continue this motif with those planks, and even shows us who's responsible for all this. We've got a Sam and a Roy and an Adam and a Robert and a Nate. And we got to thank these guys for this gorgeous cover, very reminiscent of the sticker in the dungeon part of the original Castle Grayskull. And on the back, in that style, reminiscent of the old cross-cell art, the gorgeous artwork showing you what's inside the Dwell of Souls. Beware! And immediately upon the inside flap is another view of the grate on the Dwell of Souls, and the creatures a little less prominent, but they're there. Here it is in all its glory. It looks beautiful. I love the size of the box. And this cover, it's relief. So these are all raised as if they are coming out of that grate. So love the artwork on this. And of course, this is a flip up on a hinge to reveal what's inside. Notice that they are right there on the old grate hinges as it flips up. We do have the artwork above, but here we have the pieces inside. No cover over them, all of them in plain view, and I love it. There is the Orlax and the grate, as well as the Spirit of Grayskull. I've been so excited for this, but that one right there, oh, that is the one I've been looking forward to. The armor, the spacesuit, and I gotta get it out of there. Just a little bit of a tie. We're gonna cut that and then pull it out. Here he is. This is a fully articulate action figure, not just a spacesuit. You can see he is just like He-Man here, Battle Armor He-Man in the Origins form. So he is like another action figure, and yet he is really armor or a spacesuit. Well, we got the, I think the Orlax of Primaria or Primeria. I don't know how that's said. The bottom part is hard plastic with the eye, and the rest is a soft plastic. You can see where you can, at the bottom where he can snap in. Yeah, all right, so there he is, a creature that's coming out of the Dwell of Souls here. He comes out of here. This is a piece of the bottom of the Castle Grayskull, so it has that rock work built where it can slide into the bottom of the castle itself. It also has the grate that can open or close. Pretty plain looking there, but you can see how he can snap in there. In any of those grate pieces, there is also one inside that he can snap into. I gotta be honest, it's super loose and not very firm snap at all. So a little disappointed in that piece right now. Also in the Dwell of Souls, the third piece, this beautiful representation of the spirit of Castle Grayskull. So here I got him out, and like the Orlax, he does have a hard plastic as well as some soft rubbery plastic as well. He is that mythical spirit that comes out. From the bottom, I'm hoping some light can shine through there. So closing up the box, let's take a look at these guys all together. So here are the pieces in the Mysteries of Castle Grayskull. Do you have this at home? I hope you do. It is a nice piece all together. Of course, that spacesuit is the best. All right, let's take a look closer at each piece. Here we are with the Spirit of Castle Grayskull. I've done it with the lights off, put a light underneath. It only goes so far. I really wish the piece was more translucent or more opaque so light could come through it, but only at the bottom. So this Spirit of Castle Grayskull is so reminiscent or an homage to the original mini comics that came with the action figure, showed it off in the distance above the castle. It has changed over time. The classics has made the Spirit of Castle Grayskull actually humanoid. I wish this had more of a skull look. It looks more like a blob. Some third parties have done a better representation. As for this is my least favorite piece of all. This is a piece of plastic stone. Yes, it can fit into the bottom of the castle, but it is just uninspired. It can the Orlax here can snap into inside of it, like the grate's open and it's escaping, but it looks unfinished and jarring. I think the inside should have been painted black or had the sticker there. You can, of course, put it in when it's closed as well. So when you close it, you can put it on top. Again, it kind of is loose and just wobbles about. Not a huge fan of this piece, like I said. Maybe it could have been one of the other creatures. Yeah, not very imaginative there. Not a huge fan, but oh well. But this guy, here he is, the armor or the spacesuit. You know what this reminds me of? And tell me if you think the same thing. But the spacesuit's from Alien or even The Martian. Either way, it's very inspired or it inspired. It is a spacesuit to me, and the Castle Grayskull has always had a spacesuit in it from the original. Of course, that one was on cardboard, but here he is, and he looks just like that artwork on the original. The spacesuit is the most fun thing ever because it's a spacesuit that can be used. Other people can wear it, good guys, bad guys, just by popping its head off. You do have to move the blue hose a little bit, and there we go. This thing can be worn by almost anybody. Here's Clamp Champ. He's getting down with it and ready to go into action or maybe some interstellar travel. So I believe that people get in this armor to go through time and space through some galactic portals that the sorceress puts together in the castle. But as you can see, it can act as if it is a suit of armor or some space suit. Here's He-Man. Of course, he's getting down with it as well. He-Man looks great in it. He's ready to take on and go on to new adventures in space. And even our baddies, Skeletor looks good. Looks like he's getting ready to use his wrist rocket like he's Boba Fett. He also can wear quote unquote this spacesuit. So I love how it's an ultimate feature. However, Teela and the other girls, nope, they got too small of balls. And I'm talking about the ball joint in their head. It just isn't compatible for any of the girls, and it wouldn't be for She-Ra because of her hair. So unfortunately, Evil Lynn can't wear it either. Let's go back inside the castle. Here we are, Castle Grayskull Origins Collection. Let's see these pieces in action, see how well they look inside the playset. All right, so let's go inside. Oh yeah, hey ding dong, hey Sorceress is home, and she's waiting for her suit of armor. First things first though, here it is, the Orlax of Primaria. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but that's okay. So as you can see, I can put that grate right here at the bottom floor. It can slide under either side. It can slide over the current sticker of the dungeon or Dwell of Souls with all the creatures, or it can go on the other side next to the elevator. That actually looks a little better if you want to keep the front door in the dungeon kind of free. But there's a major problem. I've said it before, this is ridiculous. This thing is huge. It gets in the way of the floors. There's no way to really have it look good unless you just pull it out and have it stand freely. But it wobbles and it's not cool. So I think a lot of work could have been done on this. It could have been painted black inside, like I said. A sticker could have been in that one. It could have been a smaller creature coming out. You know what I'd rather have had? I just simply wish that could have been a dungeon. Like when the trap door works above, they should fall into something. See, I could flip this open and they fall into that. So that could have been more complete. I don't think it was well thought. That is my opinion. You may have something else. Maybe you guys use it a little differently. Let me know in the comments because this is just sort of an afterthought for me. So see ya, Orlax. So I'm just going to leave it here for now and move on. All right, putting the armor back, I'm going to bring in my favorite piece I have been wanting since I was a kid, of course, when I got this figure right there. It's even made for it. There is a peg on the floor for the suit of armor to sit right next to what? The computer that was also part of the cardboard imagery on the original version of the castle. But here it's in 3D, and the suit of armor can stand there, ready to be used. You can put that peg in at the bottom of his feet. He looks good. He looks like he's hanging up, ready to be used, ready to go into battle, make some secret armor with lots of powers in it. But there it is, and the sorceress, she looks over it. It really completes the castle. and it fits well. This piece is more exciting than you might think because Masters of the Universe Classics was only able to make a static, unposable form to go in their castle, which is so much more ornate. So this is our first chance really getting it fully articulated, which is exciting. It needs to be used, as I said, pop that head off, switch it with somebody else. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that now. There it is, Zodak. He would be perfect. He's the Cosmic Enforcer. He works well with the Sorceress and even the Green Goddess. So we're going to go ahead and get him in this spacesuit again. So we're going to show it again. There's a lot of play feature or playtime with this because it can act as if someone has teleported in or needed to use this sacred armor in the castle. Easy pull off the head, switcheroo. Now, if you don't know, most of these Origins characters can switch their hands, their arms, their legs, even their torsos, definitely for other parts. There he is holding the head, ready to go into action, chatting with the sorceress on where to go. So, looks good with these guys in the castle, and this is the prime piece. Alright, so we should probably go back outside of the castle for the third and final piece and see how it looks. Ooh, there we are. Magical, magical. Boom, there he is. You know, he is just a blob. I like having this piece. It does remind me. That mini comic, when I was a kid, that mini comic, it looked so mysterious. And it was cool to see in the background of a few of the frames. But the Spirit of Grayskull is that, not an embodiment, but more of like a ectoplasmic form that comes out either to greet He-Man or send him on his way. Obviously, he looks best in the lower parapet there on the top of the castle, but then the gun doesn't. And here we go. He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe, there, looking in awe at the spirit of Castle Grayskull, and thanks the spirit for his big-ass muscles. And what the? I could have pulled back and got it in frame. Hey, that's some pretty cool stuff, and I am having a good time. I hope you guys are too. Listen, I don't throw away this kind of stuff. I mean, I throw away a lot of boxes, I do. I'm all about the toys, but in this case, I'll go ahead and save this, including the shipping, to save for later, just in case. You never know, and it's just worthwhile. Hey, if you guys are having fun, I ask you to please click the subscribe button. Click it real good. The like, the comment, and all that. Stay with me. Watch some popcorn. So really appreciate it. It helps grow the channel. And if you're interested in like the design I'm wearing here, the t-shirt of all these Masters of the Universe action figures, you can find that at my account on Collection 82. Collection 82 is, well, our sister brand. It's a lot of graphic design and illustration, 80s inspired mashups, that kind of thing. Stuff you'd love, stuff you'd find here. So I'll put that link in the description. Thanks. So, like, tell me, do you guys have this? Do you like it? What is your feeling about it? Let me know in the comments, because my number 1 is Spacesuit, 2 is the Spirit of Grayskull, and 3 is that thing. Well, we've discovered the Mystery of Grayskull, and if you can see it right back there, there's a lot going on. And yes, it does seem like Jem is encroaching just a little bit into Masters of the Universe territory, but that's all right. I'll figure that out as I go along. For now, I need to cross off my list. Let's take a look. All right, so here I want to show you, this is my list of what still I have to get to finish my toy shelf. Looks like a lot, but honestly, it's not. We're doing really well together, so thanks for joining me in this. I can cross these things off my list now. Okay, well, I hope you guys had a great time as I continue to fill this shelf up. There's still some room left for the things I need to make it a full collection of my adult collector goals. Hope you had a great time. Please come back soon. Check out the Collection 82 that I'll put the link in the description. And I hope you stick around. Press that subscribe button, and until next time.